The following match is our main event, and it is a trios match set for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Making their way to the ring now at a combined weight of 584 pounds, they are Matt Cage, Christian Rose, and Zakk Sawyer, Team Overkill.
Team Overkill not endearing themselves to these fans as Christian Rose snagged one of the signs and Matt Cage makes confetti of it.
Certainly, this is the first time we're going to see Team Overkill as a trio. Zakk Sawyer got his first win a couple weeks ago on Collision Course, and he's an intern for Team Overkill. And, you know, that victory may have helped endear him to his compatriots.
I think that, yeah, his interference, I think, let's call it what it is, has made Rose and Cage very proud, very happy. They call it their teachings, but they're trying to bring this young man up.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 661 pounds. It is a team of the Pro Wrestling Collision Heavyweight Champion Heath Hatton, the No Limits Champion Joey O'Reilly, and Farmer Billy Hills.
What you have here is you have Team Overkill, a regular team against sort of the PWC All-Stars. You've got the Heavyweight Champion Heath Hatton, you've got the No Limits Champion Joey O'Reilly, and you got Farmer Billy Hills. You've got a number of interlocking stories here as Zakk Sawyer won the triple threat that Billy Hills was involved in. You had Joey O'Reilly defeating Matt Cage. You had Christian Rose defeating Joey O'Reilly. And then you had Heath Hatton defeating Christian Rose. All of those singles matches happened in the Pro Wrestling Collision Heavyweight title tournament.
A lot, yeah, as you mentioned, a lot of stories interwoven there. And I like that you've dubbed this team the PWC All-Stars. I couldn't have said it better myself, as two of the three company champions are in the ring right now and on the same side.
Definitely, and you've got to believe for Billy Hills and Zakk Sawyer, this is their big opportunity here. You know, we saw them on Collision Course, but now they're on the big show here. Matt Cage, Christian Rose have established themselves tag team champions in multiple companies. Joey O'Reilly, Heath Hatton, you see the belts they have right there. For Sawyer and for Hills, the goal should be to get a pinfall and logically then challenge for one of those two titles.
A very smart line of thinking there as the fans obviously in full support of the All-Stars. And we're going to see who's going to start things off here, as right now most of the men still in the ring. We're kind of separating now.
It's the danger of these trios matches. What happens with these trios matches, you get feuds that are still going, and then you get new rivalries you wouldn't think about. They develop in these trios matches.
You never know what you might see, and we've seen Matt Cage and Joey O'Reilly before. Two of the best.
The first episode of Collision started in this same way with Matt Cage and Joey O'Reilly having a match.
Matt Cage, I believe, just put his mouth guard in, and he and Heath Hatton have had a war of words on Twitter and Facebook, social media sites recently.
Exactly, and you know, we don't have any word on Bob Fester. If we hear anything before the end of the hour, we will report it. Can't say I'm too happy about that situation, but I am very much looking forward to this six-man tag.
And Cage tags out before the action even starts, and the intern, if you will, is brought in, and Champ tags out and tags in the other champ, Joey O'Reilly, the No Limits champion.
You know, O'Reilly and Sawyer, it only makes sense that he might want to challenge for that No Limits title against O'Reilly at some point, so this is a big test.
Collar and elbow, quickly into an arm wringer here.
Cage and Rose encouraging.
Is he biting his fingers?
Got to take advantage any way you can get it. And Sawyer, no doubt, learning from the tactics employed.
Yeah, you should be proud. Be proud of that,
Be very
Matt.
proud of his tactics. Go for it. The match is in the ring, Matt. The match is in the ring.
Matt Cage boasting that he taught.
Why does Matt Cage want to talk to us? What? Like, I like you, Kevin, but we don't need him talking to us.
Exactly. Any move that Zakk does that he likes, Matt Cage takes credit for teaching, and whenever he fails, well, he says, I didn't teach him that. So, a proud teacher, if you will, although I don't know why. Zakk Sawyer sent into the ropes now. Nice shoulder tackle, though.
I guess Sawyer would have the power advantage based on what we just saw there, so O'Reilly got to use that speed, and there's the speed, the leapfrog, and the hip toss.
Yeah, very quick, very agile is Joey O'Reilly, one of the best here in Pro Wrestling Collision. Tags in Christian Rose.
Christian Rose pinning Joey O'Reilly in the second round of the heavyweight title tournament, but Rose is not interested.
He wants the big farmer.
And this is a bit of a surprise. I would think I would want another crack at O'Reilly or maybe Hatton, but he wants the big man.
And the big man is tagged in. Farmer Billy Hills hanging out with the All-Stars. He is one of the All-Stars here in Pro Wrestling Collision.
Well, yeah, the crowd's certainly behind Billy Hills, and what an opportunity for him in the main event of this show. And he has to be the most powerful man in this match. There can be no doubt about that.
Just tossed Christian Rose, who is no slouch in the ring, right across it and into the corner.
Yeah, I think Rose is deceptively tall, deceptively strong, but I would question whether this test of strength is a good idea.
Well, underhanded right there.
You got to believe Zakk Sawyer should be taking notes. Well, this isn't the best idea. He has not said his prayers nor taken his vitamins. This is not going to work.
Farmer Billy Hills easily, though, doing what Christian Rose attempted and scooping him up. Thunderous slam right there to the mat. Farmer Billy Hills from Mudlick, Kentucky, where he is dealing with all kinds of critters on his farm.
Yeah, and Zakk Sawyer's the latest one. I guess he would be the equivalent of a gnat or a fly is bothering his farm. So we'll see if Hills becomes interested in perhaps battling with Sawyer. But this is a rematch of sorts from the finals of the heavyweight title tournament.
First match for Heath Hatton as the Pro Wrestling Collision champion.
And although this isn't a title defense, you've got to believe Rose would like another crack at the belt.
And you would think, too, that officials with Pro Wrestling Collision in the front office watching very closely, too, to perhaps name a #1 contender to Hatton.
Exactly. We don't have one right now. There's a nice spin kick by Rose.
And Rose is one of those that just strikes. He hits and strikes, and he's so fast.
There's a flying shoulder tackle by the heavyweight champion. And it feels so good to say heavyweight champion, to have someone like this, a series of drop kicks.
But Matt Cage.
What you can do, I can do better, I guess, right?
Oh!
Here we go.
And Heath Hatton has taken out all 3 members of Team Overkill with a series of drop kicks.
And that's why he's the heavyweight champion.
Christian Rose now met with a right hand, but takes Hatton down very quickly, runs him into the turnbuckles.
Into the middle turnbuckle goes the heavyweight champion, and Rose now maybe can wear him down a little bit.
A very dangerous, methodical wrestler is Christian Rose. And a kick out at 2 by Hatton, the champion.
You know, Matt Cage is, and Hatton now takes him into the corner, and here comes O'Reilly. O'Reilly, I've got to believe, wants a measure of revenge against Rose.
Absolutely, he's suffering that first round defeat in the very first, Collision Cup tournament, rather.
In the second round, it was Rose winning clean as a sheet, and O'Reilly showing the power there, the Samoan drop.
You're right, pardon me there about the first round. I have my math mixed up here, and look at that, another Samoan drop.
You're a journalism major, you're forgiven.
And look at
Joey
this.
O'Reilly really showing the power here. All 3 members of Team Overkill have been Samoan dropped.
You know, Hatton did it earlier with the drop kicks, and O'Reilly beautifully done here.
Shooting star press.
And Team Overkill, all 3 of them.
They got to take a moment here to get some air or get some breathing room here, because they are not doing very well.
Not at all. Did you teach him that, Matt Cage? I'm wondering here.
Matt Cage is he's as injured as Sawyer is right now.
They're all grabbing those rib cages. And Farmer Billy Hill's brought back in now with a double axe handle right to the midsection. And now to the shoulder blades. But look at this, the aggression, the meanness, the nastiness.
Biting his face.
Christian Rose is as mean and nasty as they come.
I think they missed on the tag there, but Toll's gonna allow it anyway.
And Matt Cage, a very aggressive individual as well.
You know, last month we talked about the style change in a tag team match. You know, this is to his advantage to use these wear down strikes and holds.
And we've seen Team Overkill Cage and Rose pick up a big victory over KOA.
Oh, and there's he catches the boot there.
Oh, beautifully done. And Farmer Billy Hills.
The leg kick and the knee.
Yeah.
And look, nobody likes Matt Cage's attitude, but you've got to be impressed when you can hit combinations like that.
Absolutely, Matt Cage, one of the best.
And Cage and Sawyer, you know, posing for the cameras, double takedown.
Big mistake, though. A guy like Farmer Billy Hills isn't going to stay down for long, and he sends both of them to the floor.
And out they go.
And Hatton now stalking over the top of him.
Farmer Billy Hills is teasing a dive here. This has been a bad episode for security and officials. Oh, Rose.
Oh!
I was going to say, almost thankfully, blocking that. We've seen enough people get taken out on this episode.
And I think he may have knocked him out. Look at that. Rose takes his own teammates out as Hatton ducks out of the way.
Got all three members of Team Overkill on the outside here. And Hatton, why not?
Oh!
Big dive.
Like a bowling ball knocking down bowling pins right here on the floor of the Boys and Girls Club in Carbondale.
And Joey O'Reilly, this is where he excels. He
excels
with the dives.
Look at this.
There is a big dive there.
Five-way collision here on Pro Wrestling Collision. This is the main event. This is why it's the best wrestling in the Midwest, folks.
Yeah, dives like that, and oh no.
They're calling for it.
I hope they have insurance.
Oh my goodness.
This is a 300+ pound man who's about to dive.
He is not going to do this.
Team Overkill countering away here. There's a dive!
Oh!
Between the top and middle rope. I think Farmer may have gotten caught, but he hit enough to send Team Overkill all across the floor.
Damage has been done. Team Overkill going down to the Pro Wrestling Collision All-Stars. And now Farmer in there with Zakk Sawyer. Who's the legal man? I'm not sure.
I don't think Brandon Toll knows either.
That's okay. We'll just go with it as it is. Look at this. Teamwork. Ultimate teamwork going on.
Off the back with a big splash. Nice move there by Joey O'Reilly. As we're seeing some surprising teamwork from the All-Stars, Team Overkill's got to find a way to take advantage.
They've got to work together as a team and as a unit to beat a team like Team Overkill. And look at that. Hills.
Farmer Billy Hills wants that cover against Sawyer, get that measure of revenge for what happened on Collision Course a couple weeks ago. And what you see here is Farmer Billy Hills sort of taking his time, maybe a little bit too much. You know, stay on top of the man. And Team Overkill, they look a little worse for the wear here.
Absolutely, planting him now with a couple of those big elbows, and they've cut that ring off, which you got to do. We've mentioned it before in tag team wrestling, especially in six-man tag team wrestling. But look at this, a burst of energy from Zakk Sawyer.
There's an immediate tag. Cage with an almost aggressive, angry tag there. Not happy with the way Sawyer was taking that beating in the other corner.
Team Overkill not happy. I don't think they're ever happy, quite honestly.
Well, they're happy when they're hurting people.
That's true.
There's a big right hand by O'Reilly. And here comes Billy Hills again. And Zakk Sawyer, you know, I don't know why Matt Cage is tagging Sawyer in. He took quite the beating. I wonder if they're almost using this as a proving ground for Zakk Sawyer.
Yeah, Zakk Sawyer got a lot to prove here. And Farmer Billy Hills going into enemy territory. But he's fighting it out, and Cage again with the aggressive tag back in. I don't know that Joey O'Reilly realizes it.
No, and Matt Cage, who may want a measure of revenge for what happened in the first round of the heavyweight title tournament. Nice body slam there from Cage. and referee becoming distracted again.
Look at that.
Nice kip up there, and he crutches Cage on the top rope.
He'd be singing soprano if he's going to do any singing tonight. As Joey O'Reilly going to bring him down the hard way.
Going for the superplex. Rose looks in position to break it up.
Told distract. Oh!
A gourd buster into the knees of Christian Rose. And what is Cage going to do? He's got a lot of choices.
Beautiful high cross body. Hooks the leg. That could be it.
And a 2 count only.
Joey O'Reilly has a lot of fight, desire, and drive. He's going to be a hard man to keep down, but now he is in the enemy territory. And again,
Zakk Sawyer's been the man of the hour here. They want him to do the dirty work, it seems.
Rose, well rested, could have very well easily gone in there.
Well, you know, Zakk Sawyer going for a chin lock, maybe not even to wear O'Reilly down, but to recover.
Give himself a chance to breathe here and get caught up.
But just imagine if he does well here, gets the pinfall, you'd have to believe he'd become a full member of Team Overkill.
Get the matching tights and robes and jackets and everything else. I think they have car keys and everything.
And I think they both had the same idea there, and they may have gone head-to-head.
Tag made to Christian Rose and to Heath Hatton, the champion.
I think Hatton's a little bit on the fresher side here. Hasn't been in the match as much as Sawyer, and Zakk Sawyer continues. Look at that!
Breaks through in a double clothesline.
And Heath Hatton, this is why he's the heavyweight champ, folks.
Side rip leg sweep.
He hasn't taken very much damage here. There's a
spine buster with authority. Shades of Arn Anderson there, folks.
And here we go. Billy Hill's had some time to recover as well in the respective corners here.
Farmer Billy Hill's going up, Heath Hatton going up, and
in the corner for punches here, Matt Cage going after Heath Hatton, and he shoves Hatton out of the ring.
Oh, Hatton crashes down to the arena floor here.
Cage specifically going after the heavyweight champion. We may want to keep an eye on that.
And Billy Hill's in a very precarious position. I don't like the looks of this.
Yeah, Hill's on the top rope here, and Rose wants Sawyer again.
Look at that, the strength of Christian Rose.
The Falcon Arrow there.
And Cage up on the top. What's he going to do?
Matt Cage from the top, and there's the elbow drop.
Beautifully done, and he rolls out, and now Sawyer's going to have a chance.
Frog splash, and Rose is going to the top. No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
Farmer Billy Hill's got to be put in position there by Sawyer, and there's a twisting senton off the top.
That's got to be it. 3 finishers.
And there's Heath Hatton. Heath Hatton he broke it up just in time. This was over.
Yeah, Billy Hills would not have kicked out of that. Joey O'Reilly's down. He's hurt. Referee seems to have lost control as Farmer Billy Hills rolls out to the floor here.
Heath Hatton, the heavyweight champion, is being isolated here by Team Overkill.
Like a pack of hyenas. But Heath Hatton comes out fighting. He's not going to go down.
Part of a champion here, but the numbers game proving to be too much.
Being mugged here. Referee kind of letting things go as well. Kind of surprising. Oh!
There's the collision again. And Cage, Cage being sent into Rose and Sawyer here.
Team Overkill being outmaneuvered.
A missile drop kick on 2 men off the top rope.
Pick one and go for that pin, Heath. Cage though, from behind.
The forearm to the back of the head.
Is that enough? Hooks the leg. Oh!
Very, very close there.
I don't think he could have gotten any closer than that.
No, Matt Cage wants to win here. He wants a shot at the title, and I don't blame him.
He's frustrated. He's giving it to referee Brandon Toll. There goes the mouth guard. Kicks Heath Hatton, kicks him again. Just playing with him now.
And O'Reilly, who's been down and out for quite some time, is finally getting to the apron. Hatton may need to make a tag. We have wrestlers everywhere. We've got Sawyer here, Rose here, Hills there. It's chaos.
Yeah, it is a collision for a reason. We've been colliding all over the ring here tonight. Look at this. Hatton
He's got that
trying to
double
fight
underhook.
it. Look at that. Look at that. The arm strength of Heath Hatton powered out of that. Plants him.
There it is. That's got to be it. That's got to be it.
Hook that leg.
He's going to let O'Reilly pin Cage again. He wants to show that teamwork, show that work. And
Christian Rose has the bell.
Why does Rose have the bell? And here we go. And O'Reilly gets distracted momentarily here. Zakk Sawyer.
Referee trying to get in there and get involved as well. Zakk Sawyer, low blow.
I think he went low blow. That's a low blow there.
Oh!
And there's a lung blower from Cage, and he's got it. Hatton is distracted. Hills isn't going to make it, and Matt Cage steals one.
Christian Rose ringing the bell here.
Well, at least the match is actually over.
They stole one here from the PWC All-Stars.
Highway robbery again for Team Overkill.
That seems to be how they work the best, though.
And it's worth
the
noting.
Winners of the match, by way of pinfall, the team of Matt Cage, Christian Rose, Zakk Sawyer. They are Team.
Heath Hatton not even letting.
Cut their music.
Not letting ring announcer Drew Robbins finish what he was going to say.
Matt Cage, this is usually the part where I come out here and I talk about how I respect you as an athlete, as a competitor. I'm here to tell you, you flat out suck. You know what? You want to cheat, you want to run your mouth, you want to screw over my friends? How about me and you next month? Right here, right now. Next month.
You got a lot of cojones to say that I suck. Let me tell you, Matt Cage, Christian Rose, and Zesty Zakk, we do a lot of things, but suck is not one of them. But let me tell you, you want to wrestle me? You want to step in the ring with a real talent, Heath Hatton? Let me tell you something. I would be willing to do it. I will be willing to step in the ring with you, but you need to be willing to put the belt on the line. I just pinned one champion. I want to beat you and take your title too.
Put the belt on the line. That's
Yeah.
You got it. I put it on the line.
Good.
Whoa.
That's good. Because let me tell you something, Carbondale. Let me tell you something, Carbondale. You are a failure as a man. You're a failure as a champion. You're a failure as a wrestler. And a failure to that little girl over there. Your piece of crap daughter.
Whoa. Smack talk being laid here.
And here we go
You're a
again.
failure. You're a failure.
And security again has to get involved. This is
You're a failure.
ridiculous.
Your daughter should be ashamed.
This is
Wow.
ridiculous, Kevin. We've got to get control. What is going on here?
This is chaos.
A
Heath Hatton,
failure.
for the very first time, will defend the Pro Wrestling Collision
You're a
Championship.
failure.
This is
Hey, Jada. You're a failure.
Matt
And
Cage.
next month, you're looking at the new champion.
unbelievable.
Cut the man's mic, for crying out loud here.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at the new Pro Wrestling Collision Heavyweight Champion.
When you talk about a man's daughter, I don't care how talented Matt Cage is. There's no call for that. None. That I don't even know what to say.
We may have a new champion here. March 23rd, Carbondale, Illinois, the Boys and Girls Club. Folks, join us.
I don't know, Kevin. I don't even know. Very frustrating night.
Jackson, we're a gang.